Guys, so we are going to be talking about vroid Studios today. This is what you're going to see when you download vroid Studios. Now, this is on a computer or laptop. Now we're going to create our own, but you can use the sample models. Just look at the terms of use. I don't care for being told what to do, so we're going to make our own. And I just kind of want to show you what vroid has to offer. So when you first go in, you're on face sets. When you want to zoom in, you use the scrolly part of your mouse. Now, if you're on a laptop, you click the left part down, and then you use the mouse pad to zoom in. And to do a 360 on your mouse, you click the right button in, and then you just shift your mouse. And if you are on a laptop, what you want to do is you want to click that right side and then use your mouse pad to do whichever direction you want to see it in. Now here I'm showing you to plug in numbers if you do not like using the scale, and because it only goes to 100 and I think a negative, I don't know. It only goes so far, so if you want it to be higher, you can go higher. If you want it to be a higher negative number, or a lower negative number, I mean, you can go lower. So now we're just going to go through the iris and change the eye color. There's a lot of options, but I don't want to have this eye. I want to have a different eye because I'm going to be making a vampire with this character. I kind of chose that in my mind already. And it's good to have a vision of what you kind of want before doing this, because it can help you since it's going to take a long time just to customize your character. So you can change both eyes to one color, or click left or right and you can change that eye color as I'm showing you right here. But like I said, I just kind of want to have it red because I'm just going to make a basic vampire. So you just go in and you just click it. You can also edit the texture, and I'm going to show you a little bit about that. So you open it, you go to edit texture, and this is what you're open to. Now, when you're in here, you can color everything, just the iris part, and it gives you a little bit more, but you can't get the whole, what is that, scarlet? I don't know. Sorry if I say it wrong. But yeah, I just wanted to go through and show you the options. There's different brushes that you can use, different opacity. There's bucket tool, erase tool, blur tool, everything like that. Everything you would have in like a normal drawing type of app. Now you can also export this and just draw on a different app. I don't know how to do that, and I do not have another drawing app on my laptop, so I cannot do that for you guys, but I just wanted to tell you it's an option. Just go to the default design, click it, and you should have that option. Now, to keep this, you want to go to X and then save as new item. Now, when you click X, I know it's kind of scary, but I promise you, you're not going to delete your stuff. Even if you do accidentally click don't save, it will most likely save, but it's going to show up in a different area. But to save it, you just want to click where you're going to save it at and how you want to save it, and it will save for you. Now I'm just going to show the different options because there's a lot. Also, if you do not see the last one, if you're looking at my screen and you're like, what is that cube with a smiley face on it? You just need to scroll down. You're probably using a laptop. And you just kind of need to scroll down because for some reason on a laptop, it does not show you all of it, like all the options you have. So yes, you do have that option. No, you're not crazy. You just need to scroll down a little bit where the blue highlighted nose is. Yeah, that's just, you just go to that little bar right there and you should scroll down and you should see it. And just going through. Now it says mouth inside, and you're probably going to be like, how can you see the inside of your mouth? You can. I'm going to show you that too after going down. See, expression editor. Now this is where you can open your mouth, and what you want to do when you go to the mouth inside, you can just open your mouth like that and then click on the mouth inside, and you can see what your mouth looks like. So if you were ever wondering and getting kind of frustrated with that, that's how you know. I personally would change everything. Everything in this, I would change. You do not want to have your eyes at 100 for any of it. If you have your surprise at 100, your eyes at 100, you're going to be able to keep your eyes open. You're going to look shocked, but you're not going to be able to close your eyes. Now, with your eyebrows, it does the same. Sometimes when you get, like, you show your angry face or your sad face, your eyebrows will bleed into your eyes unless you take them up a little bit. You just don't need them that close to your eyes. And you can always just do a little mix, and you'll find a happy spot for you. For A, I, U, E, and O, that is your vowels. So that's just going to be the way your mouth moves, the way your mouth looks, because it's going to copy how you speak. So the A, I, U, E, O is just when you're speaking, it'll look more accurate to what you're saying. So now we're going into the closed eyes. With the closed eyes, you kind of, I don't show it in here, but you kind of want to click the numbers where it says 100 close, and you want to keep it at the same level for each eye, and you do not want it at 100. I normally put mine at like 78% closed, and that's because when you go to export this into putting it into whatever app you're going to actually be using your model in, it'll bleed, like your eyes will bleed into your cheeks, and it'll just not look good. So you want to be very cautious with that. Go through slowly, check and see what you like, what it looks like, and make sure nothing is at 100, or it's just not going to look right. Sometimes you need your eyes just a little bit wider, except surprised. Surprised, you want to turn that down. And here with the teeth, so you can also edit your teeth and how your teeth reacts to your emotions and your expressions. And this is where you're going to add your teeth in. And if not, you were going to go to face set and add it there. But since you're going to be here anyways, you might as well just add your teeth here. I just think it's kind of silly if you don't, since you're already going to be here regardless of what you're doing on here. If you're going to try to export your character and use it for your model. Now, I'm just going through and show some of the options. Now, some of the things that I tried to record for this video did not work whatsoever. So, things just like, if I missed something, I'm sorry. I probably recorded it and then like, it just not, I don't know, something went wrong. So this video, it kind of cuts to a different spot, and I'm sorry about that, but I will talk a little bit more about it. So with the hair, to do the hair, it'll be in the hairstyle section, and there are ways to add like the crown that I have. It is a separate thing, and I don't know how to use it very well. Honestly, when I made this crown, it was kind of an accident. I just thought it was cute, so I kept it. But I can do a different video on it. But it's just like how you would do anything else, even on here where it's custom, and then you edit texture, and then you can edit it. And so I don't have it here. I'm really sorry about that. But it's just, you click custom, and you click edit texture like you would any of the other things on here. Now I'm showing you the outfits that they have. Honestly, you want to make sure that you are editing the outfits regardless, because you want it to look good on your character. And also, when you export it, it might look a little wonky if you don't. So, like, it's not going to fit the best unless you edit it a little bit. Now, like I said, I did not use the outfits on there. I went to Booth. Booth is a really good site for being a VTuber. It has a lot of free things, and one thing you can do is get a model. You can get clothes for your model. You can get assets for your model. There's a lot of free things. You just want to go in there. And since I'm doing this free, since this whole series is on how to be a VTuber for free, I am just doing it all for free. So I'm re-showing what I did. It's by the search bar. There should be a little um, editor thing, and you can edit it to go completely zero. So down at the bottom, that red stuff where it says 0 JPY, that is what you're looking for. You're looking for only 0. If it doesn't say 0, you have to pay. And I really like the first one, the gothic aesthetic. So I'm going to click on that. The person is the gambling jester. And you want to scroll down and look at the descriptions. It'll tell you how to use it. Usage rule, you really want to look at what they say you can use it for, what you can't use it for, stuff like that. And you want to look at how to use it. And you just want to look at the description regardless of if you want to or not. You just kind of want to for downloading it. So you know what you're downloading and how to use it and if you can use it for what you want. And so I just wanted to show you what it looked like. It's really pretty. Really, really like it. So yeah, you have to sign in using a Google account or whatever. And then you just import it. And like I did, you just click that, should import. Now I did not show my files on my computer. That is where it's going to go. It is not going to pop up immediately. You are going to have to go to your files. You're going to have to click it and you're going to have to export it. There should be a little top, like on the top where it says export, and you export it. And then you'll have it where you can come here and save it. So I'm going to show it again. So you click the skirt. It'll tell you it should tell you, they will tell you which outfit to put it under. It told me to use a pencil skirt. So that's what I did. And then I go and I click import, and then it shows up right where my files are. And you click it and it will add it in. Now, skin mask is right next to the outfit. You click skin mask. If you do not have your skin, if your skin is disappeared on you, you go there and you take white and use white and you scribble or you plug in where your skin is missing, and you will get your skin back, I promise. I do not know why vroid does that, but that is how you get your skin back. Now, here is where I'm showing you how I got my ears to look like that. Sorry I did not show the process of making this character. I just kind of wanted to have something more aesthetic for when I do the next video on the program I use. Now, this is the way it's going to look when you export it. So, it shows you the lighting, the shading, the eye management, which way you want your eyes to look, and kind of the bones of it. I really don't know I know what the bones do, but it's just like, I'm not going to tell you the scientific. And I forgot to show you the body. So you can edit the body a lot, actually. So you can make big tatas, small tatas, inverted tatas. I put that height because I wanted to be a little bit like me. I wanted to add myself into that, and that's how tall I am. So that's why it looks like that. And here is where you can see what your character looks like when they blink and stuff. And that is the little, I don't know if you've seen it, but the little camera at the top is what I clicked. And that is how I got to this. And so you can see my character blinking and her expressions. And so you just wait a little bit and you can make it blink. But I did not have patience for it because I'm just trying to make this video real quick for you guys. You also want to go to pose and animation, and it'll help you with your physics and everything. I will show you that in a minute. But yeah, if I've gone too fast in this video, I'm sorry, and I can make a different video on little aspects that you need. But yeah, when you see this eye closing, you see how it's a little bit wonky? You want to go back into your emotion editor and edit it there. So when you go back to this, it can take a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie, it does take a little bit of trial and error, but you will get it. So just fiddle around with it a little bit. You want to put in that little bit of effort when you're making your character. I know it can be frustrating. It does take patience. It does take time, but I promise you have it. You got this. And I do hope this video is helpful. See, like even here where the arm is, you might want to go back and fix it a little bit. I just wanted to show this part because this part is very important for before you export it. And I forgot to do this part, so there's where I exported it. I kind of went fast on it. Okay, so this is where the export is. That little button right there, the little arrow and the little next to the camera, that's what you want to click. And this is all the stuff that you might want to use when exporting it. It just kind of helps with the look of the character. And you need to fill out some of this. So like the avatar name, the creator, stuff like that you might want to fill in and just check the boxes too. And then you click that button export and it should go into your files. And when you click it, it should just pop up and you are now a VTuber. So good luck and have fun. Alrighty, bye.